everybody. Welcome back. Still at this big hard off complex here in Hachiouji. Got done with the hard off, and now for the first time ever I'm going to be doing a video on a book off. Haven't ever actually been in this one before, so let's see if this book off can knock my socks off like that hard off did. Let's check it out. Getting started in the first book off I've ever done. Having a look at some handheld stuff here real quick. Obviously, with it being a book off, you know, there's not going to be the same kind of selection of games that they would have in a hard off. You see here, we're taking a look at some PSP. I will say that as far as PSP, PS2, 3, and 4, the selection is comparable. They do have a lot of the Sony stuff in book off, but other than that, you're not going to find much. But here we are, we're taking a look at some PS2 stuff. Just like, you know, a normal hard off, it's divided by genre. You can see there Melty Blood, Actress Again, which is a really great fighting game. It's divided into genre, and then after that, it's actually alphabetized. So that's just two great ways of divvying up the games. It's actually very, very helpful when you're trying to find something specific. So as you can see, selection not so bad. There's Symphony of the Night right there, Pat Labor, which is quite cool as well. Even a copy of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, which is an outstanding Capcom fighter. So not a bad selection of PlayStation stuff. You can see here we're coming around. They have a section labeled Old Soft, and you can see Final Fantasy VII, Rockman X4. Everything labeled Old Soft is basically what you're seeing right here. Everything that isn't a Sony PlayStation product. So they got some 64 or some GameCube, Famicom, Super Famicom. They might even have a Saturn game here or there. So not a terribly deep selection of games, which you wouldn't be led to believe it is. It's called Book Off. You'd be expecting to see more stuff like this, what we're looking at now. This is actually a whole bunch of strategy guides, which is cool. I like going through these strategy guide racks because, you know, you can find guides for games that you're not going to need the guide, but it's just fun to have them. You can see here JoJo's Bizarre Adventure All-Star Battle. Super cool. Gundam Breaker 2. Not sure what that is, but I do love some Gundam. And here, Klonoa guide, which is very cool. So for like $1, you can get a Klonoa guide. I've gotten guides for Chrono Trigger and Mario World and stuff like that. You know, guides I don't really need, but it's just nice to have them, you know, from a collector standpoint. On the other side of the aisle here, it's all DVDs, which I thought I'd go ahead and take a quick look at. Here's the section labeled anime. There's some really cool stuff in here, actually, including this big old Macross box set, which looks really awesome. If you're a Macross or a Robotech fan, that would be a cool little collector's piece. And this I thought was really odd. A North American Dragon Ball Z box set in a Japanese book off. I don't know how the hell that ended up here, but there it is. And then some original Dragon Ball, some other Dragon Ball Z DVDs, and yeah, I'm not even gonna I'm not gonna make you watch me struggle to put that back for a half an hour. So yeah, really cool. Lots and lots of anime. If you're an anime fan, Book Off has got you covered. And then right here, thought this was pretty neat too. If you're a Sentai fan, Book Off has also got you covered. Plenty of Sentai or Power Rangers, however you want to call it. Just loads and loads of Sentai DVDs, which is very cool. And now moving into what you know would think is the main attraction of a Book Off, the books. More specifically, manga. I'm just showing you one aisle right here, but this place, aside from the games and DVD and CD sections, just wall to wall manga. So much manga. Definitely, if you are a manga enthusiast, Book Off is the place to go. As you can see here, tons and tons of manga you probably recognize, and then a whole lot that you probably don't. I was into manga and anime for a number of years and saw some stuff in here that I liked, but a lot of it I had absolutely no clue. There's just like an ocean of manga out there, but there's, you'll find stuff. Baki the Grappler, you can see some Hajime no Ippo, there's Yu Yu Hakusho, X, Great Teacher Onizuka, just so much stuff. So the manga is out of control. And then here, another aisle with some games in it. This is all PS3, PS4. As you can see, they've already got PS4 stuff in the hard offs and hobby offs and book offs. Forgot I was in a book off. And then here, almost an infinite number of DS games. I guess there's just a surplus of DS and 3DS, even a little bit of Wii. CD section there. Or is that DVDs? Hell. CD, DVDs, whatever. Book Off has it all. And then just another quick walk around just to give you an idea of the scope of how much manga they had in this place. Just aisle upon aisle, wrapping around, using up every square inch to fit in a little extra manga. But that's it. This little Book Off was pretty cool. So, hey, here are some parting words. Alright, so yeah, Book Off. There are actually more games in there than I was assuming, it being a Book Off and all. But it was pretty cool. I actually picked up a couple of games in there. And now, I guess I'll go to my final destination for today, which is going to be the Hobby Off.